Moonshot Galaxy review for the PlayStation VR.
Let's begin!
First up, let's take a look at the gameplay. Moonshot Galaxy is a mini-golf game with a twist. All of the holes are found on planets in space. To take a shot, you hold down a button to grab the ball and a line appears showing you where it will go. You then release the button to hit the ball. To get a better look at the planet, you can rotate it. It can be a bit finicky at first, but after a while you do get used to the controls and are able to rotate and take shots quite quickly. You can press a button to center the camera on the ball or the hole, which obviously makes things a bit easier, but the real challenge is finding the best route to the hole. Unlike other golf games where it is more or less a straight line to the hole, on many of the planets you have the option to go in any direction. So the first time you start a new hole, it is a bit like a puzzle, and it really is enjoyable to explore the planet and work out the best approach. Like any good mini-golf game, there are many different and creative obstacles that you must overcome, such as floating planets, targets you must hit, mouths you must time just right to enter, and on one planet, some boats that you must land in. The boats slow down the gameplay a bit though, because if you miss, you have to wait for another one to respawn. It's not a massive problem, it's just a bit annoying having to wait. There are 4 courses you can play on, each of them have 9 holes. At the beginning the courses are locked. When you beat a course you get a key that unlocks a new course of your choosing. 2 of these courses are quite challenging and one of them has a very big difficulty spike near the end. The obstacle requires you to be very quick at setting up and taking your shot. The finicky controls can get in the way of you being quick, and failing can become quite frustrating, especially if you have had a really good score up until that point. There is also a pro mode you can turn on, which makes aiming a lot harder as it removes your shot guideline. You really will have to practice a lot to get good at getting a good score in pro mode. Your scores for playing on normal mode and pro mode on each course are saved. There is also online leaderboards if you feel like getting competitive. Now let's take a look at how immersive this golf game is. The planets are all very crisp and quite sharp, and the surfaces have a slight shine to them. They do give the sense that they are made of plastic. They also appear quite blocky. This is a style choice though, and it does make the game even more unique. Each course stands out from one another too. One course has a green environment and another has lava spread all around. Their themes really do make them quite different from one another, but are all very bright and colourful. The depth is amazing, as you watch a ball fling off into space and then come hurtling back down. You really do feel massive in the universe and can even see the next holes you will be playing on in the distance. When you hit the ball, it makes a faint, almost plastic-like tap. This also helps to make you feel very large. The music is very relaxing. Each track appropriately has a space vibe, and overall has a playful nature. Now let's take a look at the setup and what controllers the game supports. I played this game in a seated position just under 2 meters away from the camera. The head tracking was perfect and the game did not make me motion sick. Some people may get a bit dizzy from constantly having to rotate the planets, but you are in full control, so you can spin them slowly if you start to feel motion sick. The game can be played with either the DualShock controller or 2 Move controllers. This game really has been designed with the Move controllers in mind. It is obviously possible to play with the DualShock, but playing with the moves is so much more fluid, especially when rotating for planets. Now let's take a look at the length of the game and what trophies come with it. It took me around an hour to complete the 4 courses. Although you will see everything in quite a short space of time, the trophies are done extremely well for this type of game, and will offer many more hours of gameplay for trophy hunters. In total there are 24 trophies that can be achieved. There is 5 bronze, 11 silver, 7 gold, and 1 platinum. Some are achieved for simply finishing a course, but if you want to get that shiny platinum, you really are going to have to invest a lot of time in the game and become very good at it, as some of the trophies are rewarded for getting par in pro mode. These will be an incredible challenge. And now it's time for the verdict. This really is a fun but short mini-golf game. Trophy hunters and families will most likely get the most from it, as getting all the trophies offers a lot of replayability and families can keep trying to beat each other's high score. And the inclusion of a pro mode is sure to keep competitive gamers coming back for more. Watching the ball fling into space and eagerly hoping for it to land in a decent place is quite thrilling. When you do hit a good shot, it is very satisfying. It would have been nice to have had some more courses, but what is here never outstays its welcome. There is always a new type of fun obstacle just around the corner. If you like golf games, this is one to check out, as the Mario Galaxy inspired planets really do add something quite different to the genre, and for the most part, it really is a blast to play.
Whoa. Yay, confetti!
What do you guys think of this mini golf game? Do you not normally like golf games but are intrigued by the unique setting and gameplay mechanics? Or do you prefer the classic style of mini golf, seen in games such as Infinite Mini Golf? Let me know in the comments below. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more PlayStation VR content.